For this demonstration, I'm going to show how to optimize settings for a drive, try to analyze the drive, and then get the best settings for it. Obviously, the first thing we have to do is start with the progress file. I'm going to change the mode to direct HCI. If you're using the free version, a lot of what I'm about to show you doesn't pertain to you. Choose the source drive. I'm going to choose the destination of null because I'm actually not trying to recover any data and I don't need to fill up any space anywhere. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to analyze it, and we'll take a look at the analyze results when that's done. Oh, I want to go right straight to the extended analyze, so that way it I get the fullest results. And we can already see right here it's taking about 3 seconds for some of the reads, and it's causing non-trimmed areas, which are basically bad reads. So we'll see how it goes, how it finishes out. Alright, so here are the analyze results. Not a lot of variance, so I don't suspect a slow responding drive, but a lot of high read times all the way down the drive. Bads here and there. There might be some areas that are better than others. This is an indication of a drive that has a weak or damaged head and is having trouble reading quite a ways along the drive. We've seen that. Let's take a look at the pattern that we see. Now these are all the areas, the non-trimmed, where the reads failed. You can see it's scattered pretty good. There's a thicker area here where it might be worse, and then there's some areas down here where it might actually be halfway decent to read. So we're just going to go ahead right now and click start just to see how the cloning process actually goes. So let's watch the recent read times. We can see a lot of around 3 seconds when we're having failed reads. It's 410, 812. I'm paying attention to this number because I'm going to plan my timer setting, timeout setting for this to try and speed it up, because we don't need it to make it all the way to 3 seconds. But I saw a 400 millisecond, an 800, and a 900 and some millisecond. Now those actually were good reads. They didn't, because they didn't make it all the way to the error point of about the 3 second mark that this drive seems to have internally. I'm still watching it. It looks like there's a 367, 1091. So there's going to be a decision to have to make here. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to go into the timer settings, and I'm going to try and speed this up. I don't want to lose too much data, so I'm going to drop this down to 800 milliseconds. Now, some of those reads, I might cut those off, like the 900, anything over 800 milliseconds. I might cut that off. This is kind of a, hey, do you want to read it fast, or do you want to try and get all the data? I'd actually drop this lower if I thought that I could get away with it and still get all the needed data. So we'll click OK. We're going to start again. Let's watch our times. Oh, it's way above 800. We're not really gaining a lot, and that's because it's going from soft reset and it's actually making it to the hard reset. So that means the soft reset's not doing anything, and this is a cumulative timer of the soft and the hard reset, along with the amount of time that it took for the hard reset for the drive to recover from the hard reset to perform it and come back online. So I'm going to take out this hard reset, take it down to 0, so that way the soft reset jumps straight to a hard reset. There's no time for it to wait. So it'll jump straight to a hard reset. We're going to start again and see what kind of times we get. So now we're reading faster, as we can see here. And the time is the 800 milliseconds plus about 350 for it to perform the hard reset. You can see it's doing plenty of those. So I just want to turn the auto update on this, and we'll start to see a pattern here, hopefully. Alright, we'll wait a few minutes for the, well, now we can see the pattern there. Bad read, good read, bad read, good read, bad read, good read. They're about even. This is a single platter 2-head drive, so that makes sense. One head is not reading very well at all, the other one is fine. You would expect this to follow through the recovery all the way, maybe with a few good spots here. And that's about the best recovery we can get for cloning. We just have to play with the timer. If you wanted to go faster, you'd drop that timeout down to, I wouldn't go lower than 250 milliseconds, and you'd probably start losing more good data than in this case. This would actually be a good candidate for data extraction using the virtual driver, but that is not being covered in this session.